Lesson 2-1 is measurement and estimation. The objective is I can convert between units of measurement. So in this lesson, you're doing an estimation challenge. You're going to imagine that you're living in a time when there were no cars, trains, or planes. You do not own a horse, a boat, or any other means of transportation, and you are going to travel from Drexler Middle and Intermediate School to Peosta, Iowa, and you're going to have to walk. So there's some information here that you need to know. You need to know that 1 mile is 5,280 feet. You also need to know about how many miles it is from our school to Peosta, Iowa, and it's about 10 miles. We also need to figure out number 2 about how many footsteps do you have to take to get from your school to your destination. So we need to know if 1 footstep, so from your starting point to taking 1 step, if that were about a foot, if you were taking some pretty large footsteps, then it would take 5,280 footsteps to get to Peosta. We're also going to take a look at page 30 in our math journal, number 3A. Suppose that you did not stop to rest, eat, sleep, or for any other reason. About how long would it take you to get from school to your destination? Well, let's say that it takes you about 20 minutes to walk 1 mile. If it takes 20 minutes to walk 1 mile and we need to go 10 miles, how long will it take you to go 10 miles? To do this, we could just do a simple multiplication problem. We could take our 10 miles times our 20 minutes. And if we were to do this problem, we would get 200 minutes. So it would take 200 minutes to get from our school to Peosta, Iowa if we walked a mile in 20 minutes. Now, how many hours is that? Well, there's 60 minutes in an hour. So if I take my 200 minutes and I divide it by 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour, we should be able to find out how many hours it would take. So I know that 60 goes into 200 3 times. 3 times 60 is 180. If I subtract, there are 20 left over, 20 minutes. So 20 out of 60, that's 20 minutes out of that 60 minutes. So it would take me 3 hours and 20 minutes, or 3 hours and 2/6 of an hour, or a third of an hour. Okay, and so then you'll explain how you estimated for letter B. There are some other questions for you to answer on page 30. You need to use some of these conversions, converting hours to minutes and feet to miles, and that will help you complete this. For your homework, study link 2-1, we're going to use that our step is 1 foot. And how many steps can we go in a minute? We can go, let's do 50 steps in a minute. Okay, so you're going to use some information here by our map. It says a group of 5th grade students in New Zealand are going camping. They will hike from Wellington to Rafu. They will follow another trail for half a mile to their campsite. You're going to use the map on this page with the scale, and here's your scale, as well as the information that we've collected, which is up here. So make sure as you're doing this, here it says 1 inch is 400 miles. So as you're measuring from place to place, you need to decide, is this an inch or is it maybe only half an inch? Is it half of that 400 miles? And then use this scale to help you answer the questions.